What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? This Loose Lips with Ebbz and Loose. I'm Loose Biz.
I'm Ebbz.
And this episode 7 of Loose Lips with Ebbz and Loose, man. Hey, Ebbz, how you feeling?
Bruh, I can't even tell you the excitement I have today. I want to first of all introduce this wonderful young man sitting next to me, and I want to make sure I get it right, so I wrote it down, y'all, all right? So this is an award-winning Jacksonville hip-hop folk artist, an educator, and cultural ambassador of the arts, an MC, and one of the founders of the Uplyft on a new live audio chat app called RELEVNT.
Yo, that was so good.
Hey.
Maul Jones. Jacksonville's own Maul Jones, y'all, man. So, hell, y'all, the people that are live, welcome Maul Jones. I know y'all probably know who he is. If you stay in Jacksonville, you got to know who this man is.
Oh, them accolades, they got to, man. You done did it all.
Yo, but see, the accolades that y'all get is saying Maul. Y'all said Maul, not Mal. So, you know what I'm saying? Kudos.
So, yesterday, we attended your launch party for the Uplyft. And y'all, I want to tell y'all, if you missed this event in Jacksonville, man, you missed.
Slipping.
For real, for real.
Slipping.
You missed what? Some crazy vibes,
Some good music,
energy,
good food.
music.
The sangria was strong.
He was on that same grill, bro.
Yo, it was.
He had his drink tickets, and he was like, no, I don't want no beer. I just want sangria.
With that orange sitting in there covering up the whole top of it.
I'm trying to tell you, boy, the sangria, 2 cups, I was done. I was done. I was uplifted.
Word.
He was
Word.
Yeah.
Yo.
So we had a great time yesterday. So Maul, tell us, what is Uplyft and how can the people get connected with it?
Okay, so the Uplyft is a collection of vibes on the live audio chat app called RELEVNT. That collection of vibes is specifically geared towards black business. When I say the term vibe, that is the equivalent to a Facebook page, perhaps, or something you would say, but it's something specifically geared towards your interests, and these interests are categorized. So if we all have black people, as black people, we like the outdoors, we go camping, but it's not something that's like widely celebrated.
Okay.
Us enjoying the outdoors. So there's a vibe in there called Tense Up, and then those people that are within the community can go find those other people, those other black people that tent and camp, and people that want to support those vibes would then, support those black businesses within that vibe. There's an actual a black tent camping company in Jacksonville, and a lot of these businesses can be highlighted through the Uplyft. Closing the economic disparity gap by giving the black economic businesses, giving them an uplift.
Okay.
Right.
So say for example, what if I'm a black man that like to go fish and I moved to Tennessee, but I don't really know where, the fishing spots are in Tennessee. I would be able to go find the vibe for fishing in Tennessee and chat with other fishers that be like, hey, come to this river, or we're fishing out here today. This is where you go. So I would be able to find the vibe for fishing, camping, hiking, wherever I go to.
Or you could create one. So it's location based. The app RELEVNT is location based. So if you go to a community, and it enables you to immerse yourself into a community. So if you go to Atlanta and you don't know what they got going on inside the community, you can go in the RELEVNT app and then go into a vibe of somebody who's in that community and be able to chat live with them, go live and speak to them live inside their vibe.
Okay, so yeah, that's dope. And I also noticed, I was playing around with the app some today, and I noticed that on the Uplyft, you got a platform for black businesses, black creators. If you're looking to shop black business. It's all on the Uplyft
Yeah.
where you can find it. So I posted a status on Facebook today, and I had a few of my friends with black businesses, and they wanted to know how can they get their business visible on the Uplyft. Can they create it themselves? Do they have to go through you and your partners for it? Like,
Yes.
for a black business owner, how do they get on the Uplyft?
Right. So our marketing team has created space on this app. What we're doing is inside our app from our administrative end, we can create advertisements for those businesses specifically inside a vibe that is talking about or geared toward that business. So in the eat up category, there will be all black owned restaurants in that category, and those restaurants would have buttons where you can hit those buttons and have whatever their deals were today. If they go live inside their vibe, they can talk to people who've eaten there.
So pretty much the owners need to create a vibe.
Yes, they will create a vibe, but with our advertisement opportunities, we would promote that business within the category that people search.
Okay.
So people that will go that are coming to Jacksonville and they want to eat at the black-owned businesses in Jacksonville, the Relevant app would make it easy for them to do that.
Okay, so say for instance, if I'm a black food service business and I make plates and I deliver plates, and normally I do 10 plates, for example, for $100, and I wanted to use the Uplyft app to run an advertisement and say instead of 10 plates for $100, today you can get 10 plates for $80. I would be able to run an ad kind of like how Groupon does on the Uplyft, and advertise my food delivering business at a discount.
Yes, and through our marketing person, our sales, Akia Yuanda, they would be able, through that contact point, she would then put that in and give them the options. There's different options. There's multiple tiers of advertisement opportunities.
And how do they need to contact you, or do they need to contact
Akia Yuanda is our marketing person, and she would be the one setting up those deals for businesses. And her card is on, and her contact information is on the Uplyft LLC.
Well, we'll make sure when this video drops, we'll put it in. Now, as far as the Uplyft, man, I feel like it's a powerful idea. Once Ebbz told me about it, then I got to hear more at your lunch party yesterday. What inspired you to connect with the founders of Relevant and make something groundbreaking like the Uplyft? What inspired you to get the ball rolling and execute that?
Well, a partner of mine, Shelton Hall, who is he's a writer. He's a writer for several editorials in Jacksonville. Big ups to Shelton.
Shout out to Shelton, man.
You know what I'm saying? And if you read the Folio Weekly, you've read his articles. He just had a great article on X Handle Sunday come out. This was a couple months ago, and he came to me through the Relevant people because they knew of Shelton and they wanted to develop something that could connect more with the black community and help empower them. So it's more like our allies coming to give us the tools to utilize our talents and skills to create something that we could use to empower our community like we have been doing. He's been doing it with the writing, his articles, and I've been doing it with all the community engagement things that I've been partaking in. So developing this, we got with him with Shelton, and I said, hey, we got to be about uplifting our community, and that word just kept coming out of my mouth. It's got to be up. It's got to be relative to rising. Right. You know, it can't. The holding back thing is what 2020 has been all about, for us to wake up and really take a hold of our own businesses.
Right.
that's what we're all seeing with 2020. All these businesses creating ways you can work from home and things that we can do socially distanced. This app Relevant, they came to me at a time where it's like, oh yeah, so this would cross multiple different points of people in interest with this app and how it interacts with people. Okay, so let's create something for Black business so those businesses can flourish during the pandemic and these things, all these inventions, and people's minds are opening up during this pandemic, and this is one of the products of that. So
absolutely.
Right. And I don't want people to think that this whole relevant thing is just for Black people. Like there was something they said yesterday, like Black people don't just shop.
You don't have to be Black to shop Black.
Right. Yeah, and it was
remember that.
The other thing that I saw yesterday that I loved, and I think I mentioned it to you, was the unity. Yeah. You know, it was a lot of different races there. You know, and that made me feel like
support. So, yes. One thing that I can say is what I like about it is ever since COVID came, you know, a lot of Facebook groups and Facebook pages popped up where people were trying to start their own, groups, pages for Black businesses, Black food, where you can shop Black, but it was so scattered all over Facebook that you might have 100 people on this support Black business group, 500 here. Uplyft kind of like narrows things to where now you don't have to go to 10 different Facebook pages from here to Kalamazoo. You can just go to the Uplyft, and whatever city you in, man, you can shop whatever Black business, man. So I feel like it's a powerful tool for to boom Black economy, whatever. If you selling jewelry, food, clothes, if you got a Black businessman, get it, my boy. Uplyft, man. It's taking off, man. It's powerful, man. Like, it's coming. Uplyft.
Yes, go ahead, you guys. If you have businesses, go ahead and get on there early. This podcast, Loose Lips, is going to be on there, so you'll be able to catch us on there too. So
definitely download the Relevant app and see. Get in there, create your own vibe, and bring people in. You can chat live. You can start your own podcast without much of anything. You can be in bed, start a podcast, and bring somebody in, and they can join your chat live. And I mean, the audio is crystal clear. You can bring up to 4 people and have a conversation inside a vibe, a live chat room. So you can post pictures in there, videos in there, and inside of that vibe are people that you gave access to. It's not like Facebook with the algorithm. You got 5,000 friends.
True supporters.
True supporters. You give them access into your vibe, and then you say, follow my vibe.
Right.
More, it sounds a lot better than follow me on Facebook.
Now, see, if y'all watching this, man, I know a lot of our people in our Black community, we like to bash our Black people as if we don't have nothing going on, man. Like, there's no excuse no more. If you're watching this video, the links for the Relevant app and Uplyft will be in the description of this video, man. Don't complain that there's nothing going on. There's nothing in the Black community, man. The Uplyft is groundbreaking, man, and you need to download the app and make sure you take full advantage. And I want to ask a question. How big do you plan on taking the Uplyft? Like, what's your expectation for how massive this could be?
Global. I think Uplyft should be like a standard for if your business, if you've been making all of this money off of, our backs for all of these, you got all these companies been doing that. Well, say reconciliation is the Uplyft. If you want to support Black business and you want to grow what has been kept from our people with redlining, with just everything. When we downtown here, they burned our whole economic situation down here.
That was
downtown
part of
Jacksonville.
the axe handle thing,
Axe
right?
handle Sunday.
Okay.
All of these things are relative to us not being able to get ahead, and we need an Uplyft. Uplyft is where we all come together to support black business. Everybody, every race. If I'm white and I want to support, I have white friends, I know they want to support black business. They might not know somebody who lives in the neighborhood, but with the Uplyft, they can say, hey, I can order from here, I can buy here, and I don't have to know somebody in the neighborhood to shop at that business, and that business is enabled to grow, turn into a franchise one day. When you look at KFC and all of these big franchises, they all show the black and white videos of when they was in a hen house somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Everything starts from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So give black business a uplift. So that's what we doing in 2020.
See, I know I know how to spot a good idea, and I feel like you definitely own to something and a brilliant idea. So say, for example, if Instagram approached you and said, you know what?
Yeah.
I like this Uplyft idea. I want to buy it from you.
Yeah.
$10 million. Would you sell it?
That you tried to make me go sour with 10 million. You talk about Instagram, they in the billions.
That's what I'm saying. Basically, what if is this something that you would consider selling if it got big enough?
Definitely, because it's a tool to help. If a company like that big wants to buy into something that helps it expand, of course we're gonna expand, and that's the whole intent. I want to see an uplift for a lot of different races. I want to see an Uplyft Española. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where we support all the Hispanic businesses. Yes. Culture needs an uplift because culture has been suppressed. And you know, now we're in 2020. We have 2020 vision now. We can all see clear as day that culture needs an uplift. Right. So let's start where we, you know, the main focal point. We know what the issues of today are and what's going on with black people, and this is a issue that everybody in the world knows should be the most one of the most attentive ones, and which is now we have a whole different direction as a country we're moving into. So why not assist that with an uplift? Slam dunk it with an uplift. You know what I'm saying?
So dig this, man. Instagram, if you watching, man, we finna blow up with this uplift, man. We finna take it through the roof, man. Black community is booming. If you wanna holler at my boy, man, the price tag will be steep. So come.
It's free. Nah. It is free to join Relevant and create your vibe.
But if you want to buy it, come with the bag.
But if your name is Nike, Polo, somebody like that, I might consider a conversation.
Come with the bag, aka Big Bag Gang.
Yeah, you can invest. We definitely looking for investors. We're definitely looking for businesses that want to advertise. All those points of contact will be in this description. So
read it and click, man.
Yes.
So the Uplyft Relevant app, go get it, man. So up next, man, we got a crazy story, man. A guy by the name of Gregory Green did some real foolish shit. Back in 1991.
Jacksonville?
Nah, he from Detroit, I believe. So Gregory Green stabbed his wife in the face, cut her in the chest, he killed her. After he killed her, he called 911 on himself. Not only did he kill his wife, he killed his unborn seed. Called 911 like, yo, police, I killed my wife, come get me. He did 16 years in prison. His pastor and family friends advocated for this man for early release. Pastor wrote notes and got the community to help this man get out after 16 years. He gets out, develops a relationship with the pastor. After he develops a relationship with the pastor's daughter, named Faith Harris. Okay. Yeah.
Clarify that.
Yeah, the pastor's daughter. He won't own no funny business. It was the pastor's daughter. So, he developed a relationship with the pastor's daughter. They had 2 kids, age 4 and 5. back on September 21st of 2016, he tied his wife up in the basement, slashed her face. She had 2 teenage sons. He shot them dead in front of her, and she had to watch them die. The 4 and 5-year-old, he put them in the car and in the garage and let them die of carbon monoxide poisoning. Then shot them.
Oh my gosh.
And then called the police again and said, come get me. I'm wrong for what I did. And now he just got life with an extra 30 years on top of that life.
So my question is, I got a lot of questions. So my question is, first of all, the pastor that daughter he started talking to is the same pastor who advocated for him?
Yeah.
Okay, so they obviously knew what he had done. So the girl, I mean, his daughter was obviously familiar with his previous crime. That's what you're telling me. And she chose to date this man and have kids with him anyway.
She thought he was a changed man.
So this is
my question is, how old was he to get all them life sentences?
Right, he's serving life sentences.
Yeah, not
the
exact
vampire.
Age, I don't know, but he a bad boy. He's smooth
for real.
He's smooth though.
That makes no sense to me.
That's wild, bro.
Like how?
They need to make a documentary about that. I want to see, kind of like the other one we watched. I want to see how you played that out. Like, that's wild. Like,
you know what though? If I knew that somebody I was dating had committed that type of crime, I don't care what kind of therapy you've had or whatever. In the back of my mind, I'll be sitting there watching TV like this, like. Think about killing me. You know what I mean? Because for you to be able to do something like that, that's not I murked the dog or, you know, or you did something like that. You killed a woman and her unborn child. Like that.
That's crucial.
That's mental. You know what I mean? So I don't know the mentality.
Like how would you feel if you had hypothetically, you had a daughter that say 25. Your daughter comes to you and be like, hey, Pops, I want you to meet my new boyfriend, but don't judge him. He did 15 years in prison for murdering his wife and her kid. Don't judge him. He's changed. Can he come over for dinner on Sunday, Pops? Give him a chance. How would you feel about your daughter?
I'd be like, we need to go get therapy. Cause I raised you to know good and well that anybody that served over 15 years for doing something like that. Now I know people.
So he can't come to dinner.
You know, no. There's some black men that just caught a bad break. They was littering and caught 15 years. You know what I'm saying? You can date him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't need no rehabilitation. But yeah, you murdering and getting out.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah.
So I wonder if her dad feels almost responsible for that, and you advocated for this man. I mean, I know me as a parent, I would feel responsible. I'd be like, dang! Not only did I advocate for him, and then he started dating, I supported this.
Yeah, that's on Pops though. That's on the pastor. Because
if
he would have never wrote the letter saying why this man should be free, he would have never had an opportunity to be free to talk to his daughter and cut her chest open. So. Pastor, man, you got to repent for that one, player.
Yeah, and don't let him out no more, y'all. Don't let him out no more.
He don't get no second chance on this one, but like, if he get out again, boy, you's a bad boy. I got to talk to you. How you did it?
Bruh.
I don't know. You could go do something like that and a damn letter can get you out.
But twice though?
But I'm just saying, where do they do that at? You do that kind of crime and the pastor let her get you out. If that's the case,
maybe the warden owed the pastor some favors.
Yeah, you know that's what I'm saying. It's
like
a little bit
some
more,
Illuminati favors.
There gotta be a little bit more to the story.
I thought pastors had the most pull.
He pulled some strings, all right. But, man, yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
Gregory Green, man. If your documentary comes out,
dog.
yeah, you get the damn dummy. You damn dummy of the day, man. So. Up next, it was a crazy story, man, or a crazy situation on Facebook. It's a 17-year-old kid by the name of Kendrick Blackshire. They call him Thanios. From Duncanville, Texas. He a football player. Like, this kid is massive, like a big man child. So somebody posted a picture of this kid in his football uniform and a bunch of, he like, this kid is like big man child. Yeah. LeBron status. but he's only 17. But grown women were lusting after this man, talking about him in a sexual way and the things they would do to him, which blew my mind. Like, there is a double standard on performing acts with an underage kid from men to women. If a man was to say some of these comments about a 17-year-old girl, oh, look how thick she is, look how old, boy, she don't look 16, she look 20, dang, when she turned 18, it would be an uproar. But Ebbz, I'm gonna let you read some of these comments that these women left on this kid's
these grown women
page.
Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Like, oh, one of them said, my. Huh, what's she thinking? Another one, ooh, the things I would do to him, he probably would break me. Damn, when does he turn 18? If he's 17, then I'm 17 too. Wow.
Like, this is
y'all
this
are
is
some
crazy.
grown women.
Your 34-year-old ass.
I'm 34 and 40-year-old ass women is being 17.
Like, why do y'all feel like it is that double standard for where a woman can make sexual comments to a 17-year-old man, but these same women were condemning R. Kelly for doing these same things to a 17-year-old girl?
Right.
Why do you feel like it's a difference where women, they don't get prosecuted, they don't get held in the court of public opinion like a man would to say these things? Imagine if a man left a comment on a girl that's developed maturely and said, dang, when she turned 17, that booty big, but she can't be 17.
Why do you think it's a double standard though? Do you think it's a double standard because men think differently? Like, you remember when you was 17, you remember when you was 17. So if you was 17 years old and you was buff and a 30-something-year-old woman was like, how would you feel?
I'm a slider.
How would you feel?
I mean, ever since I was a young boy, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, we all, as young black men, our mothers have friends, we have, you know, relatives, and we have that one lady that was real keen to us. Yeah. You know, that was our mother's friend. She always said we were so cute, and boy, this, and you know, more so if you reverse the gender, and if that was a little girl, that would be kind of creepy for a grown man to be like paying attention, because we did see this as well, because you know you see all types of things, but when a woman does it to a boy, it's cute. It's just all in innocence. I mean,
that's crazy,
because that was me. I've been like my mama's girlfriend's boyfriend as a little boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was playful and natural, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I was a handsome young man, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, this is just, I think
you didn't mind. It didn't make you feel a certain type of way.
No, I don't think it's a double standard. I think women are to be protected, and women are protectors, and there's some creepy people, but men have no excuse. Look, I'm just saying, once you get to a manhood status, it's things you know going to happen if you do certain things. It's like things you know, and women are emotionally driven. So it could be, I don't know what it is, because I've been in that position where I was a young boy, and I've been, you know, being crushed on by grown women.
So you're saying
all throughout my childhood, my childhood and into my youth, it was a normal, natural thing that women saw me as handsome, but I never got molested by no woman.
But
like,
so
no
check this out. So if a 30-year-old woman hit on a 17-year-old boy,
First of all, wait. He has a son. How old is your son?
My son's 17.
Okay.
No, that's question of the day.
Yeah. Okay.
So if a 30-year-old woman hit on a 17-year-old boy, would you call her a creep?
Yes, I've seen it happen before.
So she's still a creep?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
with that being said, if a 30-year-old woman hitting on a 17-year-old man is a 17-year-old boy is a creep, and a 30-year-old man hitting on a 17-year-old woman is also a creep, why is the perception of it in society different between that 30-year-old woman hitting on that 17-year-old boy and the man hitting on the 17-year-old
I guess
girl?
Because of the simple fact of, I asked you that question. You were 17, a 30-something woman. You said, I'm a slider.
I would slide her.
Right,
but a
but
17-year-old girl would also have sex with that grown man.
No, but listen, me as a 17-year-old girl, if a 30-something-year-old man hit on me, I'm scared. I'm terrified.
That's bogus though, because when I was in high school, I saw girls that I wanted to date skipping school and getting picked up by college dudes, like older dudes, and they was going to handle their business with these older. They weren't scared.
I mean, that's some girl, but I'm just saying, I would be disgusted.
You would be, but it was often that I saw girls in 10th or 11th grade skipping school and getting picked up by older guys, and I would be like, dang man, I can't wait to be older. Boy, like the girls that I want messing with the older dudes. Like these were grown men, like 26, 27, 28, picking up young girls, and they was going. They wasn't scared. They was going. They was ready.
I think they were being taken advantage of.
I mean, it's easy
because
I was just gonna say those. Yeah.
That like those girls, like they didn't have
They're
a
targeted
certain,
to me.
Like they definitely they didn't have a certain upbringing, so they would kind of they kind of skip something. I mean,
somebody didn't tell them something, didn't have that talk, and
they get taken advantage of.
Yeah, the older men, they could spot that, and hey, she'll be easy to manipulate. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I always looked at those people as creeps. The one who took advantage is the creep, like not the, you know what I'm saying?
Right, not
so
the victim.
from the female standpoint or the male standpoint, that's creepish.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's how we feel about that. So that's going to lead us, y'all, to our question of the day. So people, if you had an underage child, say a 17, 16-year-old, and someone of the opposite sex or same sex, these days, whatever, of older age, maybe 30, 40, hit on your... What do we call it? Your 17-year-old, son, daughter, whatever. How would you feel about that? How would you feel about that? You have a son. Yes. That's 17. He's very, very handsome.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So how would you feel if he posted a picture and you happen to look on his Instagram and you see older women that you know commenting, ooh, lusting blowing hearts and stuff? How would you feel?
I've seen
would
them
you be
lust
like,
over him in my face.
Are you, wait, are you, no, this is what I'm saying. Are you going to be like, yeah, dog, yeah, or are you going to call the cops and turn on me?
I would just...
Would you be offended?
Would you be offended?
No, because I as a parent, I use everything as an opportunity to educate my son. Mm-hmm. I could say, I would use that as something I could teach him about
So what would you tell him?
It depends on the situation, but I would flip it.
Instagram. He posted a picture of him with his shirt off. You know he think he cute anyway. Yeah. And you see one of our 30-year-old friends or whatever with the hard eyes and the little licky.
And then he come tell you, Daddy, Miss Rhonda slid in my DMs. And sent me a naked picture. She said she want to come get me on Saturday. Can I go?
I say, let's give her a call. Listen to this.
But you gonna ask, can you come too?
Nah. It ain't gonna sound nothing like that.
Oh, Lord.
But no, I know that just like me when I was young, nothing's changed. I don't think anything's changed. I just think people, I don't know, youthfulness. You know what I'm saying?
It's different. You're gonna handle it different with your son than you would with your daughter, because you have a daughter too.
Oh, my daughter is death and destruction.
So now we're gonna change the scenario. Your daughter, 17 years old, and come and tell you, Dad, your 35-year-old friend or your 40-something-year-old friend just slid in my DM and sent me a picture of his stuff. What you doing?
Yeah, but I got all these contacts, right? That'll get them set up on, how to catch a predator. We gonna do something.
So, but that's what I'm saying.
We gonna
so
get
you
them.
handle that differently.
Oh, look. Yes, I am going to handle that differently. But my son, because raising my son. I've instilled with him so much up to this point that he should know better on certain things. He has a sound mind. Somebody sliding in his DM, and he knows that there's creepy old ladies out there. He knows that at this point.
But what if
he looking at it like a trophy? Like, man, I got this cougar, boy.
Look, because he's been raised at a certain point where the vanity thing, the
okay,
looks,
so the allure,
it don't matter.
Okay, so Ebbz, flip it. If you had a 17-year-old son and you just happen to you check his IG and he just, say for instance, he played football and he put up a picture leaving the weight room flexing.
Yeah.
And you see all these grown women, baby, look at those muscles. And you go to their page and see they got kids that's 20. Grown women, 40, 35, 38.
I'm messaging them.
What would you say to your son, though?
First of all, I would explain to my son that people manipulate people, and it's easy for a child, because you're still considered a child at the age of 17, it's easy for you to be manipulated, whether it's the female with the male or the male with the female. Either way it goes, you know what I mean? So a female can definitely fully take advantage of a male. Just because you're a male doesn't mean that you can't be. So I would just hip him to a game like these women sliding your thing, but they trying to manipulate you to do what it is that they want you to do. You know what I mean?
And as far as those women leaving them comments, like, if any of them women is watching right now, any woman that's ever commented or flirted with a 17-year-old boy in that manner sexually, what would you say to those women right now that left comments like that?
You should be ashamed of yourself. These are children, and you're not setting a good example to me, to your kids, or to them. And you being a creep. Shit, you creepy.
Naughty.
Right, you need to go find somebody your own age. Like, come on, man, you ain't got to do that. What you want with a little 17-year-old boy? Like, come on.
Well, with that being said, man, y'all stay off these 17-year-old kids' pages, man. Go holler at the daddy, man. Go find the daddy, man. Like, or the older brother or the cousin. Leave the 17-year-old kid alone, man. Let them holler at your daughter, man, or your niece. God dang it. Like, for real. So, up next, you already know how we do around this time, man. The center of the day.
We got Maul here, so you got another man now to see what this center of the day is.
The weather is getting cold. You feel me? That means it's time to bring out the heavier scents. The nighttime scents, man. So we're gonna go ahead and break this out.
I'm gonna swoop through you while y'all are spraying that.
Okay.
And we're gonna rock it like this. So this is the scent of the day is Tom Ford Ombre Leather. This fragrance right here, man, this is a good date night fragrance, man. You can wear this casually with a t-shirt, leather jacket. You feel me? When you want to feel like an outsider, a rebel, man. Smell like fresh out the shoe store, rack room shoes type deal. So how would you spray it? A man.
And then spray it on him too, because I want to see what it smells like, if it smells different on. Okay. All right.
Describe this man. What you get?
It does smell like it smells like a fresh leather Coach bag.
Okay.
It smells good though. I like it. Yeah.
Okay.
That was a very good description, Ebbz, just to let you know. Yep.
Let me smell yours and see if it smells different.
That's Coach. It
smells about the same. It smells good.
And the ladies love Coach bags. So where could you see a man that you dated wearing this out with you two? Date night, laying, watching Netflix, chill.
I think a rooftop, grabbing some drinks.
How would he be dressed? How would you like him to dress? Putting this on.
I'm thinking probably some casual pants. Slightly buttoned shirt, what I mean? Little sleeves rolled up or whatever, nice shoes, kind of casual, nothing too dressy or whatever, but kind of, classy and casual.
if a guy wore this on y'all first date, he hit you up in your DM and say, "Hey, Ebbz, I would like to take you out to, a nice night out on the town." The night is over with. He's dropping you off. You lean in for a nice warm embrace, and you smell his neck.
And it smells like that?
How would the night end after smelling his neck? Would he get a kiss? Would he get an invite inside? Would he get a good night? I'll call you back.
I mean, I'm not inviting you inside. I don't care what you smell like.
Yeah, don't give them all that hope. Just,
yeah,
you gonna sell out a cologne.
You're gonna
sell a cologne out.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're not. No, you're gonna. I mean,
So what happens?
Well, the thing is,
when you smell this, what happens?
I may give you a second date. I may give you a call back.
That's it?
Yes.
Just a second date?
No. Yes, this is cologne.
And how about you, Mo? Where would you wear something like this to?
If she had that on?
No, if you had it on, that's cologne.
I'm running. I'm running like,
hey,
nigga.
I don't know if I can get close enough to smell, but hey, I think it's just like that. I just get a sense of like I should have a nicer watch on. Smelling that, like,
okay.
I got my beads on today, but if I knew I was gonna put this on, I have a collar shirt on and my watch.
Up. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But it smells good though. It smells
nice.
good.
So, like I say, man, Tom Ford Ombre Leather. You can pick this up for, in certain Facebook groups, online discounters, man. You can grab this for like $120 for the 100 ml. Not too bad, man. Like I've had this bottle for like over a year now. If you in a hot weather, a hot climate place, man, I wouldn't wear this in hot weather because it can get kind of sticky. So if you in a cold weather location, man, this is a champ. Tom Ford Ombre Leather, man. I'm gonna set this right there. Get off the Dior Sauvage, man, and get with it. So,
word. Okay.
Next, we got we're gonna close this out, man, with a quick pet peeve. Ebbz, what's your pet peeve for today?
Oh Lord, the pet peeve of the day, and I'm pretty sure dog over here can relate, is littering.
I hate that shit.
I know you do.
I hate that shit.
I hate that
littering.
Shit too.
I know you do because you actually do a lot of community cleanups where you and I've seen it. Right. You know what I mean? And shout out to you, by the way, for doing those. But we wouldn't have to do those if people would simply just throw shit away.
One thing I can't stand is I can't stand when I'm riding with a friend of mine. They got some fast food. And instead of waiting till we get to wherever we're going to throw it away, they just casually throw it out the window.
Yeah.
That irks my nerves.
Yeah.
I can't stand a littering person. I instantly know what your house look like.
Yeah.
Like trash.
That's what I'm assuming.
You just throw trash everywhere like a hoarder.
Instantly.
Like for real.
Like a hoarder, man. So if you're watching this, man, go green, man. Take a few minutes, hold on to your trash, hold on to your fast food bags, and just throw it away.
Y'all, let's help keep Jacksonville clean. We don't mind doing the cleanups.
Keep Jacksonville
don't
beautiful.
mind doing the cleanups, but kind of help us out. Keep your
like
neighborhood.
when you utilize it, make it a game. You collect trash in your car, and when you get a fast food bag, you put that trash inside that, and when you stop to get gas, you can dispose it all at one time. Make a little system out of it, but don't throw it out the window, y'all.
Okay. Right, exactly. So y'all, just throw the stuff away. It's not that hard. And you gotta realize when your place is trash, your community is trash, it brings down your property value. Like, it's not just about littering and it not looking like, there's other things to it. You know what I mean? You paying for your house in this community and you're just gonna throw trash on it. You just brought down your property value. Like, so come on, man. Stop throwing the trash out the window. Stop throwing your mask. I know, we're in an era now where everyone's wearing the mask and things like that.
I don't listen.
But
seeing mask on the ground is like seeing a pair of drawers on the ground.
Exactly.
Man, I don't want to see that.
That's pathetic.
It's nasty. And they were just talking about it on the news how, different drainages and stuff were getting stopped up because people just throwing their masks on the ground and stuff. Like, come on, people.
It take a minute just to hold it and throw it away, man.
Away, y'all. Come on.
Simple as that. If everybody thought like you and threw their trash on the ground, man, the world would be a filthy place. So just hold on to it. Throw it away, man. Just that simple, man. Do yourself a favor,
Don't
man.
be
You'll
nasty.
feel good about it.
Keep Jacksonville beautiful.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah,
just like that, man.
So yesterday, I do want to mention this at your launch party.
Okay.
I bought a couple of things from some of the vendors that was there. They were freaking awesome.
Yo,
so I do want to
so-
share some of the things that I bought and give them a quick shout out. And I'll make sure that all of their information is in the descriptions. So first we have this lovely bag that I purchased, and I love it. It's filled with, I think, facial masks,
Yeah, that's
facial
pretty cool.
lotions, and things like that. So I'm thinking Christmas time.
What
you
does
know
it say
I
on the
mean?
front?
Yo, that's
So
nice.
on the front it says, "Be you, be bright, be posh."
Okay.
Okay, and it's right here, and it has a lot of little stuff in here. Here, you hold that card for me.
That stuff came inside of there.
Yes, this stuff did. It's still inside.
Okay, now where'd you get this from? Who's?
So
Perfectlyposh.com. Perfectlyposh.com.
Perfectly posh.
yes, and it
At
has
the
all kinds of
Uplyft launch
facial
party.
masks and facial scrubs and some nice samples of all kinds of stuff. Very nice, very sweet. I think it was like $20, and the bag is forever. So I got me a new makeup bag too.
And if you're into the the non-chemical, natural
Soaps.
type stuff, it's naturally based pampering products. So it's no chemicals, no extra scents and stuff like that to make it smell good. It's all natural, so you don't got to worry about it breaking out your skin or allergic reactions, man.
And
all
you,
natural.
You got the charcoal and shea butter.
Gender.
Yeah, I like charcoal.
Yeah. So we got
Is
that.
that the one that tingle your balls? She said.
No.
It's gender, man.
No.
They might tingle something else.
No, that was the peppermint one.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know nothing about jingling balls or whatever, but I think it'll tingle them or something. I don't know. But
Well, if you did, you might be a gender bender.
Hey, I'm telling you.
but nah, she had some nice stuff. So we'll make sure we post her information in the description if you guys are interested. And another vendor that was there was how do you pronounce her name? Sensei. Is it Sensei? Sensei Fashions.
I think it was Sensei.
Yeah, Sensei Fashions. I have her card right here, and like I said, I'll post all of her information on there also. She's a very beautiful woman. She was very nice, but y'all look, she has designer masks, so I got my Chanel.
Yeah.
Got my Chanel mask. Isn't it
Hey,
cute?
looking stylish.
Yes,
That's
yes, and I
fire.
think you got an all black one.
Yeah, I just wanted the plain Jane.
fire.
Yeah, and then I got some cool glasses, but I think they're in the car. So yeah, some of our black businesses, and I'm pretty sure that they are on the Uplyft app. But we will be posting their information there, so information in the description. So shout out to y'all. Thank you very much. So just a couple of gift ideas. Y'all know Christmas holidays are around the corner and all that good stuff.
Right.
So.
So yeah, man. We're gonna go ahead and wrap that up, man. Remember, go download the Relevant app, man. Create you a vibe, find you a vibe. Check out the Uplyft
Follow
all
our
black
vibe.
business. Follow the vibe.
Yes.
Follow Ebbz and Loose and Ebbz. Follow the vibe.
And don't
Instead-
forget to go and watch, y'all, My Wife and Me. New episode dropping
Yes.
Wednesday. So it'll be episode 4, starring
Congratulations
myself.
on that.
Thank
you.
you.
Oh my God, I laughed today.
He did. He laughed today. So yes, make sure we'll also put all of those links in the description, so you don't have to worry about trying to find it or anything. But yeah, go check us out there, and we love you guys.
Until next time, Loose Lips with Ebbz and
Thank
Loose.
you.
You're welcome.
We out here.